Hey guys, it's Hades here and welcome back to another episode of my Noob to Pro series. And today I've got tons of cool stuff to show you, so I want to jump straight into it, but I did want to showcase this wall first, with these two beautiful paintings. It took me about 10 minutes to get on the wall, because, as you know, the paintings are random, and I kept knocking it off the wall and putting it on trying to get a good one, but they all looked pretty bad until I got these two, and I guess they look alright. So tell me what you think in the comments, if I should spend another 10 minutes putting paintings on the wall. Preferably not though, I'd prefer not to. Let's get straight into the episode. And today we're going to be talking about farms. But before we go out to make a farm, we need to prepare. And as you can see, I have all these resources from last episode where we went mining. So we should probably smelt them up. Let's go ahead and grab our cobblestone. And here's a nice little trick when you're placing stuff in the crafting table. I know I haven't been doing it in previous episodes, but I really should have been. What you want to do is when you have a stack like this, and you want to make lots of furnaces, you move the stack over the square, then you hold left click down, and then you drag it over the squares that you want to divide it to. See, just like that, bam, we perfectly divided it up into all those squares, and now we can make ourselves 8 furnaces. So I thought that was an amazing little trick. I didn't actually know about that. I knew you could do it, I just was working out how, and it's just you hold left click and then move your mouse over the squares you want to divide it. See? Just like that. It's actually amazing. And you got 4 left over, so I can put them back. We don't want to make any more furnaces because we have 8 though. I just thought I'd show you that neat little tip, make sure everyone knows it. And then we're going to deck this wall out with furnaces. Maybe not that one because it's behind that thing. And we'll do that one as well, and we'll put something else there. Chuck 2 furnaces up there. And let's get smelting. So we'll chuck 4 in there, and then we'll chuck half a stack. That'll work perfectly, because I know 8 does a stack. So that means 4 coal will do half a stack. Pretty self-explanatory. We'll put 4 in there, another half a stack, and put approximately 5 or 6 in there to get them. See, I just do it in my head. You don't have to actually work it out exactly, but I just like to get a rough amount and have a bit left over. I think that's everything. We're cooking up everything. Yep, that looks good to me. So we should probably bank some of this good stuff. See this? Redstone and diamonds. You don't want to carry it around on you just in case you fall in lava or you die. It's good to keep all the stuff you don't need in the chest. So we can go ahead and go back to this one and merge these bows to get a better one. See, like that? You just put them both in your crafting table. So now we've got a better bow. And we have 2 arrows. So it's not the most useful stuff. Let's merge these pickaxes as well, because that one's nearly dead. And we need to make a new iron pickaxe. That's pretty much it. Alright. So to get food / farms going, I did want to make some buckets, and to make buckets we need iron. So let's take our resources out of here. When you take them out, as you see, I got XP and I leveled up a bit. That's another nice thing that they've added into the game. You didn't used to be able to get that. And we'll go here and we'll make a bucket. Now, to make a bucket, you just put the iron in the shape of a bucket. See? Just like that. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. We're going to go ahead and make 2 buckets. So 1 and 2. Alright, so we've got the 2 buckets that we're going to use for water. You can pick up lava or water with buckets. We're going to be picking up water this episode though. And we also need to make a flint and steel. So here's some flint. And we could put the flint at the bottom here and this iron ingot up there. I wonder if it works in that square as well. Yep, so just like that. Or like this. Or like up here. The same thing. You just got to put them in that order. And that'll get us a flint and steel. Now, this is probably not the most useful thing for farms. But I did want to show you something else with it later. So that's why I made one. We'll go ahead and chuck that in our inventory. And of course we got the flint by hitting gravel. If I put this gravel down and hit it, I have a 10% chance to get flint. See that? Yeah, so I have a 10% chance. I just got one. Well, that was good. See how I destroyed the gravel and then a piece of flint came out? You have a 10% chance to get this, or you'll get the block back. So basically you can turn all gravel into flint if you just keep destroying it. Eventually you'll get all flint. Anyway, hopefully that explained that. And you'll see why I needed to make this flint and steel in a second. after we get out of here. It's night time. We should probably have a little sleep. Let's just quickly... Come on. Come on, make it daytime. We don't have all day. Or actually, we don't have all night. Whatever. Let's grab the rest of this out. And in the next episode, I think I might be covering weapons and armor. But I'm not sure yet. I think we do have enough iron to cover that. But, you know, tell me in the comments. That'll be a good one. Next episode, do you want to see weapons and armor in the tutorial? Or do you want me to continue on to something else? Make sure to suggest that, because we do have the resources. So I could show you that next episode. But let's go out here and get started on this farm before it turns out too late. We'll just find a good spot real quick. And a good spot is anywhere near water, pretty much. For a basic farm, anyway. Alright. So, let's just... Oh, I don't know about it. We'll build it over here. Just we'll knock out this bit a bit, I think. All right here. Either one should be good. First off, I wanted to show you the flint and steel at work. So, the chicken laid the egg there. If I didn't explain that, if we throw the egg on the ground, we have a chance to spawning a baby chicken. But let's hit this chicken with our sword. Oh, he died instantly. Great. I was hoping he wouldn't die one shot by a stone sword, but it turns out chickens do. Let's go ahead and find something else. It's not in water. There's a pig over there. He won't die one shot, surely. What I wanted to show you is if we burn the chickens, just like that, and we can pat this out, the chicken actually dies and drops cooked food. See, cooked chicken. Instead of if I killed it without the flint and steel, oh, come off it, you can't burn grass. So that'll die and drop cooked chicken, which is actually the best way of getting food if you really need it real quick. So I'm dying of hunger here, so I'm just going to light a bunch of chickens on fire. Don't worry, cooked chicken in my face. I'm all good for another day. Let's cook up the rest of these chickens here. Oh, you little sneaky bugger. He's pulling a dodgy on me. Let's just go ahead and knock him down here. Well, I feel so bad. Anyone from animal safety or something, just, it's a game. Relax, it's a game, don't worry. I don't actually go around burning chickens in real life. And hopefully none of you do as well. Do not attempt this in real life, guys. Do not. Alright. So, now to build the farm, which is what the tutorial was about in the first place. There's a couple ways to do that. And we're just going to go ahead and fill up these buckets with water. You just walk up to a water source and right click. But a little tip is you always click on the water source that has a block underneath it. Because then the water will flood over it and regenerate a water source block. Whether if we grab it from back here... Oh, car's starting up in the background. Sorry, guys. If we grab it from where there's not a block below it, as you'll see, it'll like... How do I show this? It's a bit hard to explain because the water will regenerate anywhere here. But I'll just dig a hole in the ground and show you. Alright? So if you want to make an infinite water source, this is basically what you do. You make it one deep hole, and then you put water in one corner, and then water in the other corner. And so this is a source block, and this is a source block. So now that they're both source blocks, they will fill up these two squares with source blocks. If you see, if I cover this up, you guys need to know all the alternatives here. So if I cover this up and then get rid of it, as you'll see, there's only one source block here, so I can't pick up this. See, if I go to pick up the water here, it will not work. You have to pick up source blocks of water. And that's why I'm making the infinite water source, by doing that. Because then they're all source blocks and they'll keep regenerating each other, so you can just keep picking up water. It's a nice little tip, especially if you're low on water buckets and you don't have an ocean next to you. You can just fill up 2 water buckets, bring it back to your house, and then you have infinite water. Alright. So, we need seeds now for our farm, because we're going to be building a wheat. Oh, there's one right there, as I talk about it. GG, we've got 1 seed. We actually have 2. But you get seeds by destroying this tall grass here. And there's a few things I want to tell you about this, because I'm teaching my girlfriend to play Minecraft at the moment. She's in my channel description and stuff. She's on my sub box on my channel. She's just learning, just like most of you guys who are watching this video. And I told her you just punch the grass to get seeds. But if you punch it with a tool in your hand, it'll get rid of the durability. So look, 48 durability, we hit that. It is now, it's still 48. Did they fix that? Did they fix the tool durability? Wow. I think they did. That's amazing. Okay, don't worry about that anymore. That was a bit of a fail. That used to get rid of the durability, guys, but apparently it doesn't anymore. So you can go around hitting the grass with whatever weapon you want. But I was going to suggest just using your hand or a torch or something that doesn't have durability. Just because then it doesn't get rid of durability, obviously, but that's irrelevant because it doesn't do that anymore, according to a patch that I didn't know about. Sorry about that. There we go. Let's grab some more seeds. We just want to punch all the grass. Now, this is by far my favourite way of doing it. But a lot of people on the internet, well not on the internet, on Minecraft, they don't like punching it. I just have fun punching it. I reckon it's fun, but what some people like to do is you go ahead and just jump here and you put a water bucket and that'll destroy all the grass in that area. Then you pick up the water at the source and then you walk around picking up the seeds. Now I guess it does clear a full area quicker, but if you ask me, it's still slower than running around just punching it like this. I just like punching it. I mean, seriously, they could make a whole game out of punching grass and lighting chickens on fire. That could literally be a whole game and I'd play it. There we go, keep punching it. I think it's about I would say 1 in 8, 1 in 5 has a chance to drop a seed. I don't know the exact numbers on that, guys, so don't quote me, but it's about 1 in 5, or just if you smash them like this, you're bound to get tons of seeds anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There we go, I got 46 seeds already, so we're good to go. We'll clear this area around where I actually want to build the farm, because this spot actually looks a lot better than the place over there I was talking about. We'll hit this away. There we go, all clear. And now let's do this. So, there's a few ways of making a farm. What I would suggest if you're a brand new player to Minecraft, the easiest possible way to make a farm is to do this. You dig off the side, you bring water down a little channel and you stop digging when you get to the end. So it doesn't go any further. That'll do us. That's it. You're good. You just block that up with dirt and you're good to go. So this would be your farm on each side of the water stream there. And we can dig another... No, actually, I'll quickly go over and make a hoe, because I do not have one. Do not have one. I can't talk today. Wow. Here we go. So, bam, bam, sticks. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Stone hoe. Sorry for that. There we go. So you can make a hoe in any of the resources, so iron, diamond, whatever. But I would suggest just making a stone hoe. Really, you have no need for any other type of material hoe. They don't really get any better. They're the same performance no matter what resources you build your hoe out of. So unless you're extremely rich, I'll just stick with the stone hoe. And I'm really happy about that durability when you hit grass thing not being an issue anymore. Could have swore that was an issue like recently, but whatever. So what you want to do is you want to look at dirt and right click. And I'm just going to right click all across here. I'm going to do it here as well. And as you can see, the dirt kind of gets turned into farmland. And that is where you want to plant your seeds. So we're going to grab the seeds out of our inventory. Try not to throw the dirt out of our inventory. And you just right click on the farmland to plant the seeds. If you see, if I try and right click here, it won't work. So that's why I had to get the hoe to make it turn it into farmland. And the more hydrated the land is, so the more water is hydrating the land, the quicker they'll grow. So that's why we've got that water going through there. And also, you can't really hoe land that's really far away. It tends to be really dry. This will slowly get drier and drier. We'll come back to this at the end, and you'll see that it's nowhere near as dry and the crops won't grow as quick. So that's a bad thing. We'll actually place a seed there just to test that out, so you guys can see what happens. Alright, so we planted them at about the same time, but they're over there not near water. Alright, so that's our farm, finished. This will slowly grow in a few different stages until it gets fully grown. As you can see, that's the next stage right here. They're a little bit grown. And we've got to wait till they're fully grown before I can explain it. But let's make some bone meal here. So just putting the bone straight into bone meal. Put that in my inventory. And if we use bone meal on it, let's just click on this one. As you can see, it grows the wheat to the next stage. It doesn't fully grow it like it used to in previous Minecraft updates. That's another change they did. If we click it again, then it will fully grow. Click this one, and then click it again, and it's fully grown. So now it grows it in stages instead of just fully growing it. Look, that took 3 stages that time, 3 bone meal. But there we go. There it is, fully grown. And once it's fully grown, you just want to... I'm actually interested to see if this will get rid of durability. 93. 93. Now the wheat doesn't get rid of durability either with tools. So, yeah, look at that. So you can hit stuff with tools now. That's a nice little tip for everyone out there, even pros. Because pros would have been playing Minecraft for a long time. And so they probably still thought that hitting grass or hitting wheat lowered the durability. But it doesn't now. So, that's good. That's a good pro tip that I didn't even know. I'm learning in this episode, guys. We're going to come right back to this farm. As soon as we get back to our bed and sleep before I die. Quick. Run, Hades! Run! Before that Enderman comes after me. Am I even on a hard difficulty? Normal. Yeah, do you want to fight them for a while? Let's fight the mobs for a while. I changed my mind. Because I wanted to showcase another little trick for beginners. Let's eat some of this cooked chicken. And we actually need to put light around our farm to make it grow quicker as well. It grows... Oh, actually, it only needs a really low light level. So you don't need that much light, but it does need a tiny bit. So, I'm just trying to find an enemy that's a fight here. So I can showcase another little trick. Come on. It's the middle of the night. Can't find an enemy. What type of joking is this? That's just working up. I can't even sprint. See that? My hunger's too low and I can't sprint. And as you can see over here, that was quicker than I thought it was. But these blocks have been dehydrated. And you can't actually... All the seeds... Well, obviously there was no seeds planted on it. But the dirt that you hoe turn into farmland will slowly dehydrate. But if you plant seeds on it, it won't dehydrate. But the seeds will take an amazing amount of time to grow. I don't even know if they will grow. We'll come back here a bit later to see if they do grow. But the point is that you want to hydrate your crops, guys. That's what the water's for. As you can see, it will work without water, but it kind of fails. Because as you can see, this one's nearly grown and this one's clearly not. Anyway, I wanted to showcase another little trick. Just say you're playing... Oh, I still can't sprint. Didn't I eat? Oh, the creeper's going to catch up to me. Ooh! Alright, I can sprint again. I'm all good. Let's round up these creepers. Let's just get a couple here. So just say you're playing the game and you're like, I can't handle this. There's too many enemies. I'm going to die. You just click escape. It pauses the game. As you can see, the creeper did not blow up. And I can change it to... let's just change it to peaceful. Back. Bam. Creeper's gone. Hacks? Yeah, I know, right? That's just what you can do in single player. You can't do that in multiplayer for very good reason. But I just thought I'd show you that. It's a nice little tip for those of you who... Because when you... It's mainly for like people like my girlfriend who's learning. She doesn't want to die. If she's down caving and she's nearly dead, I just tell her, just press escape. Go back onto peaceful, you'll be fine. It's kind of a bit of a cheaty move, but, you know, it's still good to do it for players that are just getting used to the game. Alright, so that was my first farm demonstration. And with that, the bone meal, of course, makes the crops grow quicker. But we're not going to do it for all of it. We're just going to leave it like that. And that's my noob farm, pretty much. Now I'm going to move on to my professional-looking farm. This is as professional as you can get it without redstone. Of course, I do have some redstone tutorials to build farms. And I've also got a series on that coming out. There's actually a farm tutorial coming out probably within the next week. So you can look forward to that. Let's destroy this. And this is what I would suggest for like a big farm. If you wanted to make it a big crop farm. So, you want to go water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 5th block, you want to dig it out. Oh, sorry. And that's where you want to put water. So just like this. And then you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm actually running out of room here. but let's just clear this. So approximately 10. It'll go up to, I believe, because it'll, you know, whatever, I'll just show you. So you put water there. Farm, you crop this whole area out in between. And to here. And you can do it this way as well in the same amount of blocks. So 5 out that way. And that'll give you a really efficient farm going there. You can put more water, of course, and it'll grow a bit quicker sometimes, depending on how much water you have. But I would suggest just doing it like this. I don't know the exact rules on it, but I've found this works very nicely. Because this block will spread about, I think it's 5 or something, and then this one will also go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so they kind of overlap by block, but I think that block turns a bit dehydrated. See, like right there? That's on a diagonal, so that's why it's not covered. That's why we needed to get more water. Let's grab more. And over this way, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put a water block here. See if we can get that to rehydrate, I guess is the word. Get that. Skeleton. I can't be bothered. See you later, buddy. Well, and see if we can rehydrate this stuff. Let's see if that'll stay hydrated now. This will be a good little test to see if you want to bring it 1 in. Because as you can see, these blocks are getting hydrated, but this whole line isn't. So it might be worth bringing the water blocks 1 inwards to cover that. But we'll see if it works or not. By the end of this episode, we'll soon see. And you want to get some light down. And the best lighting I've found is just to grab yourself like a block. And why did that one dehydrate? Are you kidding me? Yeah, this whole line's dehydrating. So you got to move it in 1, I guess. That's what we learned from that. I'm working out this as I go, just from memory, from previous experiences. And I think they might have actually changed it on me, like a lot of other things in Minecraft, because it does get updated a lot. Let's go ahead and grab some more water, and we'll just move it in one block, and it should be fine. There we go. Bam. Bam. Alrighty. I think we're all good to go now. Hopefully this hoe doesn't break. Yep, done. That's it, guys. So let's count the blocks if you want to copy this farm in your worlds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 farmable blocks and then another water block. And you can keep doing this pattern forever. And you can make the pattern the same amount of blocks this way if you want. But because I ran out of room. See, we could go 1, 2, 3. It broke. Of course it broke. Do I have any wood on me? Ooh, no wood. That's no good. Let's jump back over here. We're just going to make another one real quick. Come on. Come on, come on. Alright. Sticks like this. Stone like that. Bam! Another stone hoe. That actually got the durability decreased on that extremely quickly. It only had how many uses? 131 uses. See, not that good, but whatever. So, yeah, here we go. How many did I say? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's where you want to dig your next hole and fill it up with water. And you can just keep following this pattern as long as you want, guys. That's what I'd suggest. This pattern I just did here. We can fill up these blocks, to be perfectly honest. For now, anyway. We'll just go 8 across. Follow this same little method I'm using. Block that up. Oh, is that serious? I got rid of my axe and put a thing there. Come off it. Put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is where the water hole would go. So we'll do that real quick. There you go. So that's basically the tutorial I wanted to show you guys. I was kind of working it out on camera, and it really shows what you can do. Like, you don't have to Google search everything. You can work out things by yourself, like I did just there. See, I had a rough idea, and it turned out I was 1 off. So hopefully you guys don't mind me making mistakes, because I was 1 block off what the actual most effective method would be. But I guess it's alright, because that's how you learn. That's how you got to learn to do stuff, and you probably you won't be able to find everything on a tutorial, guys. You have to work some of this stuff out for yourself. So hopefully that worked out well for you. And what else was I going to cover this episode? I think this was pretty much it. I was just going to remind you to use light sources, which I like to do this. I like to put a little floating block, and I just like to put torches around each side, just like that. And then I like to get rid of that block and of course redo that. Just make sure you can plant seeds under that. Yep. So that's fine. That's what I like to do to light up the area. So every whatever amount of blocks, you can just chuck another torch block floating in the air like that. And you can make as big of a farm as you want. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to chuck it a like if you want to support this series. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to stay tuned for more episodes. Of course, I have this series, so my Noob to Pro series, but I also have my Redstone tutorial series, my single player. I play other games like Walking Dead and stuff. So make sure to help me out if you can, and chuck a like and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated, and I'll see you guys later.